Wait, so hold on. I know it kind of looks like there's stuff we can do back there. I don't think we can. I think that's a little bit of a red herring.
Until Ragnarok comes.
They were no spirits.
Indeed, brother.
Right.
Odin appears to have found a loophole. Activated his forces early as a standing army. It's perhaps something he could only do without any honest Valkyries around to stand in his way.
Suitor? I definitely don't remember that. Let's see here. I'm gonna take a very quick bio break. Because I haven't in like almost 4 hours. I'll be right back.
It looks like Matinem has stepped away for a moment. The stream is displaying a Matinem will be right back message over a blurred background. Probably grabbing a snack or summoning some gaming energy. Hang tight. Ah, you by one Kenobi, the great breakfast debate. Personally, I'd go for waffles. They're just perfect for holding syrup, butter, and maybe even a few berries. Plus, they've got that crispy edge that pancakes can't quite match. But hey, I'll leave the griddle conundrum to you.
So what was the answer? What was the answer to pancakes? If you could roll up pancakes. Yeah, it gives a, so I added pictures to Robotnim so that I could basically say like if you could give a dream like daydream kind of thought scenario to what you're saying, like how would it manifest? I think I like it. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's interesting, but I don't know if it's interesting enough. If you could roll up pancakes into a burrito, what would you fill it with? I think I generally like it because I think it's interesting enough.
Oh, Matinem. Now you're talking breakfast innovation.
Yeah.
Roll those pancakes up and fill them with a mix of scrambled eggs, crispy bacon, and a
The air
sprinkle of
smells a
cheese.
lot cleaner.
Maybe even add a dash of
Because we
syrup
shut
to
down.
keep it all snug and sweet. There you have it, a breakfast burrito masterpiece.
Not a bad idea. What is this quest I am on? I just completed that one. Oop, that's not what I meant. I need to go to goals. Path. Find the second This is so brutal. 7 of 48. Born of Fire. Draugr, unlike any other, we have found face spawns and holes in the ground. This monster must be put down. These seem like things that I just do as I go along. Because I found the 2 and I know exactly where I found them and I know how I like did the things. Is there like a... There's no quest marker. I think we just go back to quest, right? Go to map. It did not let me go to map. I think I just gotta go to the place. Wait, hold on. So this island seemed like I could have done a thing.
Is that a watchtower?
Yes.
Look, the fish are coming back.
Oh, so they are.
We did it. Kratos forced nature to find a way. Hold on. Let me look at the map. We need to go to... Oh God, where do we need to go? There's a place called the Apple Core? Okay. What? Where are we going? The Bay of Bounty. I'm guessing what I'm doing is I'm just going back to like the main hub. The hub. Oh wait, I can you're here.
He really did it. Tyr really slept in my broom closet. Is that normal for you tall, godly swords? Or just the ones locked up for a lifetime or two?
Wait, how do I have 2 things equipped? Wait. Dauntless. Oh, I guess by default. Well, of course I'm going to upgrade this.
That ought to hurt him.
Parries for life. Yeah, I do not care about that one. Let's see here. Armor. Here we go. High luck. What's this one do? Blocks and parries have moderate luck chance and power. Yes.
Huh.
Give me that parry.
That might be my best piece yet today.
Cool. Let's see here. Blocks and parries have moderate luck chance. Wait. Oh. Oh, okay. I see. And that ore I just got is for this. Stun grabbing an enemy. Okay, so this is for this. So basically we're unlocking like that. So this works for the punching build. Dang it. Do I have to do that one? So they all just like add to that. What do I have right now? This is, well, level 3 and it goes up to 6. What's the punching one do? The punching one only goes up to 4. Crap, no it doesn't. Oh no. Oh, they all go up to 9. This one I don't like because it doesn't work against bosses. It works if the bosses spawn a bunch of stuff, but it doesn't work if the bosses are just bosses. If I think to like the Valkyries, this one essentially I get worse stuff, worse stats, except vitality. That's my current thinking. This one seems like maybe you switch armor a little bit more than the previous ones. I'm gonna stick with doing what I'm doing. Some armors have a single purpose. That one definitely seems single purpose. It seems good for mobs, because like if you're getting like stuck in with mobs and you're just like fighting them and stuff, that one seems awesome. It just doesn't seem awesome for like general purpose. It seems so situational that I hate to like spend resources on it right now. But it seems like it would be good to spend resources on it later. Which is totally cool. Which one did I go with? I'm sticking with the same armor. I'm so hesitant to like, okay, so I've got, no, not you. No one cares. I'm sticking with blocks and parries because right now, like, that's my main form of existing is parries and punching. Like, I can't even remember to recall my weapon, and so I just punch through everything at this point. So I think this one works with my playstyle. They added one just for dragons in the game because you cursed them to eat poo forever. Well, they deserved it. Wait, I didn't curse the dragon. I cursed the, I cursed all the enemies. Yeah, I'm really bad at remembering that I have weapons in this game. And I tend to do a thing where I literally just start parrying and punching. And that's my, like, my mode of existing. It's not good. It's bad. It's crappy gameplay.
What do you think it means? Seen more raiders come back as Hellwalkers lately. I thought freeing the Valkyries
can't
was
remember.
supposed to restore balance to the realms and keep that from happening.
Look, there's bound to be a punching build in this. There wasn't the last game.
If hell's filled up again, it suggests that something's been
The last
hindering
game, I could
Seekers'
punch my
efforts.
way through most of
Perhaps
it.
something even more urgent is keeping her distracted and unable to visit, even occasionally.
Yeah. Sorry, Mimir.
There we go. We're like right at the cusp of the
there you
11 to
are.
15,
I knew you hadn't
which
forgotten.
someone put 10,000 channel points into. There's like a weird evil part of me that just wants to play until we get to 16.
Here.
Of course. We were just catching up in your absence. Of the squirrels I've conversed with, he's easily the most dapper.
Okay, there was no point in coming this way. Where are we? We need to go to the path. Travel to Alfheim. I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm not going to be able to go that long. It's already 1 o'clock in the morning. I have to work tomorrow. Oh, I see. I have to... Okay. I have to go here first.
Perhaps as we travel, you can tell me the tale of your prior visit to the land of the elves.
Sure I can.
We're about to start like a whole nother thing, right?
Alfheim was the first time we ever realm traveled using your temple. Freya
Can't
tried
believe we
coming
just
with
did
us,
one
but
side quest.
Odin cast a spell on her. She can't leave Midgard.
That's terrible.
So then we fought our way through an army of dark elves to get to the light.
You interfered in the elf
Look, Tyr, just say
Not by
brother like
choice.
6 times in a row.
We sought to fill our Bifrost, and they attacked us.
The Dark Elves were covering it with their sticky hive stuff. When we freed it, Light Elves came back. Things seemed better in Alphon.
Atreus is using euphemisms now, I guess. Hive sticky stuff.
Alfheim. It's been so long.
Not sure where the temple is from here, but that's where we'll find Groa's shrine.
All right, this is a. I already put into consideration all of your side attention spans. I did that one. I feel pretty good about that.
Broken history. Aye, not exactly an easy fix for that.
Brother, broken history, brother. I think this is the perfect time to stop. I have a feeling this next thing will take me like 4 hours or something. I'm pretty sure at this point everything in this game takes 2 to 4 hours, which I guess is pretty good for estimating. Okay. I did not realize that PlayStation has this feature, but they have this like hints thing where it like tells you stuff and then gives you like percentages. It's kind of crazy. So for like Silent Hill 2, it gave me like a percentage of here's how much of this area you have left to do, and here's also like the next thing you should do. It's kind of crazy. And also weird. But let's go raid. This is the part of game where I like it more. I mean, with God of War, I tend to like the main story, just like plowing forward and beating bosses. Like, give me bosses. That's all I want to do. Is he using an AI tool? Yes, probably. What's it called? It's called, does it have a name? View all details. Maybe it's less on this one. You know what it probably does? I bet you it flags when certain parts trigger in the game via people recording video. You know how like you can record video in PlayStation by pressing a button? I don't know. I bet you what it does is scan through every video that's been uploaded, figure out when dialogue boxes happen on the screen, and attributes them to like the quest that's happening through like that. You know how like Steam and like Discord know like what part of the game you're in if there's like that API enabled? I bet that's a similar thing for PlayStation that's kind of just baked in. I'm just like making stuff up right now. That's my guess of how it's working. You can pin your trophies, yes. It's just going by story trophies. It doesn't do that for hidden trophies. So this is like right. So this is like because it's a main trophy related to story stuff. It kind of just works, right? It's interesting technology. I mean, like, what does this tell me? Yeah, like this seems to give me some sort of hint about like a puzzle room, and it probably gives me like the clues to like do it. Obviously, I couldn't remember what I just read ever, but yeah, I guess if you don't know how to do that puzzle, and I'm guessing that puzzle's like probably next, so whatever's after that puzzle would just. But that's interesting that it like actually does that though. It keeps you like stuck in on the particular game, so you don't like go to some outside resource. Anyway, let's get out of here. It's Halloween. It's not Halloween anymore here. That's okay. I gotta work tomorrow. Go to bed. Do all those kind of things. But I appreciate everyone hanging out. Developers have to provide hooks and data for game help to use, which makes sense why this game does it, why Silent Hill does it. because you have to do the same things for Discord. So, like Discord, if you play Baldur's Gate 3, it tells you exactly where the person is in the game. There's a mod for, this is the only reason I know this. There's a mod for Starfield that enables that for Starfield. And that was the only time where I was like, oh, that's like how this works, is you like have to add hooks to work for this particular thing, which is cool. I mean, it's or it's at least interesting. I don't know if it's cool. It's a thing. I don't know. But yeah, this is a fun stream. I'm glad I played God of War Ragnarok, despite Amanda saying I hate this game. I don't hate playing this game at all. Otherwise, I would just not play it. I've 1000% abandoned games I do not like. All right, let's close. Let's look up stuff. I just don't give it a 10 out of 10. Yeah, I'm playing this on PS2 or PS2. I'm playing this on PS5. Yeah. So that's why, like, yeah. I only have a 3080, and my 3080 does well on not AAA games. It has a very like hard stopping point of anything that's Unreal 5, and so anything that's like Unreal 5 or greater, I just play on PS5. Tomb Raider, gave up on Tomb Raider. Very true. Tomb Raider 2. I played 3 levels of that, or 2.5 levels of that, or something. Yeah, I've given up on plenty of games. And you know what? I'm gonna give up on more. I have a pretty hard policy on do I hate this? Yes. Okay, goodbye. How do I not give up on Elden Ring? Okay. Here's why. Brute force. I don't know. I think so. Elden Ring is this weird. Any open world game that's like nebulous fantasy that I can piece together story elements through my own like sheer force of will, I will somehow probably like. And if there's combat that I can figure out how to do well in, even if it means that I don't know how to recall my weapon in the moment and just punch in God of War, I will probably enjoy it. I can brute force a lot of games by like sheer force of will. As long as usually here's why Tomb Raider 2 I like bailed on, even though I beat Tomb Raider 2 as a child. That game has a lot of situations where you like climb up a ladder and die, and there's no chance for you to learn why you died. Elden Ring, I can die a million times, and every single time I can be like, Matnum, you're an idiot for what you just did. You need to stop doing that, but you're about to do it 10 more times, and I can't stop you. And I say, brain, too bad. We're dying tonight. But I can at least learn from that in some weird way sometimes. The other thing about Elden Ring that rules, if you like get stuck on a boss, you can just leave and do other things. Did I beat the final boss of the DLC? I beat the boss of the DLC before the nerf, which means I had a terrible time. Me beating that final boss in the DLC before the patches was one of those like, I get home from work and I say, all right, I'm doing a different kind of work that I don't understand. This is, my friend Dan calls it type A and type B fun. Type A fun is having fun while you're doing the thing. type B fun is fun once you've completed the thing, and this was type B fun all the way. It was like, I hate every moment of this. This boss is terrible and I hate it. And then when I beat it, I was like, that was the most fun I've ever had in my entire life. I don't know how to tell you why, but I did it. Yeah. Apparently it's easier now, and I kind of want to play the whole thing again. It's only like 180 hours or something. Because characters don't throw their weapons away. Oh, yeah. Yeah. In God of War, you like throw your weapon once and it's like just gone. Actually, you know what? I would kind of love that. What am I doing? I'm trying to find somewhere to go. Or we'll start Silent Hill 2 and I'll beat it in one sitting. No, that's not true. That would be a bad time for everyone involved. Places we can go, things we can see. If anyone has a recommendation, feel free to throw it in chat. Otherwise, I'm going to do a thing where I use the tools that Twitch has given me to make things happen. Actually, the other thing we should do is actually have music play. All right. Yes. Category. No. We got Doki. We got Sims 4.
Ads in 5
We
seconds.
got Resident Evil 5. Oh, crap. I forgot how to check who I've rated recently. I'm leaning towards Resident Evil 5. But I don't know how to check if I rated someone recently. God, I know how to do this like every year once. I think it's in moderator view. Moderator. Nope, that is not moderator. That is also not. What is it? Twitch.television. Moderators. Yeah, I played a rated villainess. Oop. Yeah, double. Oh God, is that what I sound like? Okay. I know where we're going. We're going to a Dino and a Whale, who I've not rated as far as my like view tells me. Ever, but that could be a lie. Let's go there. They're playing Resident Evil 5, which is are they playing with someone? No, they're doing campaign, which is a super fun game.
The computer only picks up YouTube.
And their stream looks
a cable
like.
or anything. So he only has.
Oh, me turning down the volume a little bit.
Watch his stuff on.
So the stream looks like this. A Dino and a Whale. Are you okay? Resident Evil 5 Part 3. Yo, I'm Luis.
And from where I sit,
yes, they are.
Toolbox, I can see him from a
So let's go hang out. If you could.
Fell asleep or whatever. So I was like, okay, whatever.
This is a really fun co-op game. If you've never played like the multiplayer,
Anyway,
highly recommend it.
Okay, he's over there.
But yeah, we're gonna jump over to a Dino and a Whale, who's been kind enough to raid us before. But they are fun and chatty, as you can hear from this. Today is Thursday. Yep, today is Thursday. I got that right. My brain's working still. I will be back on Tuesday at the latest. Close prediction. You are right. You are right. You are right. We ended with 11, which means the only the only votes were the ones that were counted. I don't think there was any votes for any other thing, so that is okay. Actually, I'll do it once we get off stream. I'll say my piece, and then we'll get out of here. But yeah, I really appreciate everyone hanging out. This is super fun. I'm glad I got to play some God of War. Next time we're gonna do Silent Hill 2. I have no clue how far I am in that game, but I'm at least 3 hours worth of playtime, and I'm excited to play that more. / nervous, because that game is scary. But yeah, so hopefully I'll see you all on Tuesday. If not, I'll see you over in the Dino and the Whale. Please come by. Goodbye.